and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Wizard Kid's Life, Wizard Kid here. This is part 2 of telling ghost stories, but it's kind of hard to do it by myself. I'm juggling with a torch, a book, a camera. So for this second one, I'm standing up in front of that cabinet, and I don't know, you can't see down here, but down here is actually a toddler mannequin in a go-kart. And it actually cost money to get a photo with it. So, you know, museum's got to make money. I get it. So my next story in this book, I open up to it. I've got, open up to it. Damn it, camera focus. You good? Still no. Need you to focus, sweetheart. Dropping it. How's that? Better. So, I'm going to do my next story standing up here. And I'll probably stand up somewhere else in here. You know, usual. So I'm going to go turn that light off, even though those lights above me off. Yes, I'm incredibly uncomfortable to do this, but sometimes you just got to step out inside your comfort zone, so I am terrified to do this alone. I wish there was someone else with me here, but what are you going to do? I asked for this. Give me a minute. Alright, well, that's spooky. Who's ready for another story? Oh, that's better. I wasn't pointing at myself before. So let's try this. The horrors on Pennshurst State School and Hospital. Baby, this place is, so it's in Spring City, well it was in Spring City, Pennsylvania. I know how to pronounce that because I've heard that word before, that name before. Baby, this place is gross. Easily one of the most heinous and disgusting places we've visited. For what it's worth, we wish that people were nicer to each other, especially to those who might need extra support. Alas, that's not the world we live in. Nor was it in the world of 1908, the year that Pennshurst State School and Hospital began receiving people with epilepsy or intellectual disabilities, who they labelled feeble-minded. What, like me and my best friend? For real? All patients were called children regardless of age. And the parents of actual children with disabilities were told that Pennshurst would be a safe environment. Awful history aside, this place is truly gnarly. 2 post-hunt showers still didn't feel like enough. This was a lie, according to a 1968 documentary called Suffer the Little Children, a 1974 class action lawsuit, and a 1999 memoir by former resident Roland Johnson. Overcrowding, understaffing, and underfunding led to atrocious living conditions. Residents were restrained for hours on end, threatened and physically abused, and controlled through over-administration of medication. In the documentary, Dr. Fear, yes, that's his real name, admitted to asking one of his staff members to punish a resident by giving them the most painful injection that would not cause damage. Sorry, I just have to adjust because this is hurting my hand. Alright, let me try and look under my sleeve. Do you think being named Fear predestined this dude to a life of being a piece of, you know, crap? Also, just odd to me that a person named Fear would choose to be a doctor. Terry Lee Haldeman, the plaintiff in the class action lawsuit, reportedly suffered about 40 injuries, including cracked teeth, a broken jaw, and a fractured finger. Her suit describes the state facility thusly. As I said, I can't pronounce unfamiliar words, so please bear with me. Conditions at Pennshurst are not only dangerous, with the residents often physically abused or drugged by staff members, but inadequate. Indeed, the court found that the physical, intellectual and emotional skills of some residents have deteriorated at Pennshurst. Haldeman 1, resulting in the school's closure in 1978. I'd be happy to return to most places we investigated over the years, but this is one of the few that I'm happy to avoid. It wasn't, fun. Give me a minute to change the label so I can read what the page says. I'm never going back. One theory is that those who experience pain are more likely to remain, making Pennshurst a primo paranormal zone. Underground, tunnels that link its 20 buildings have much activity, as does the former dormitory on the 3rd floor of the Mayflower building. There have been reports of a shadow man by the name of Fisher caught on camera in the common room. A little boy named Howie likes to play with a toy airplane, and an angry nurse, perhaps the one working under Dr. Fear, likes to stab people with a neighbour. Rotten Dr. Fear. Alright, so that was that one. So that was the second story, my lovelies. Creepy mannequin. Turn the light on for a minute. So that's 2 stories. I got a few more I'm going to tell in here, but I think I'm going to tell them individually, but in the one spot, I'm guessing. But that's it for that one. So let's move on to the next one. So I'll see you in part 3. I love yous. Wizard Kid out.